A little while ago, I got the Godox SL60W Light, and I made a little review and unboxing video, which you can see if you click this link here. But it's now 5 months later, and I thought I'd do a little recap video to tell you my thoughts on this light, having used it a lot more. And if you've not seen it before, other than right now, here's a closer look. Before we talk about the Godox though, don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more gear reviews and tutorials. And if you have any questions about the light or making videos in general, just leave a comment below and I will get back to you. So now that I've had this light for a while now and I've used it in a range of scenarios, I can give you a better informed opinion of what I think. So I'm going to talk to you about what I really like about this light and some of the things that I think could be improved to make it that little bit extra better. Pardon? Right, so the things that I love about this light. Number one being the fact that it comes with this really handy remote. It's a great size and it's super easy to use. Got an on and off switch there, and then you've got plus and minus here for turning the light percentage up and down. You can also control a number of groups from this remote. So if you've got a bunch of these lights set up, you can assign each one of them to a different group and control them with one controller. So that's really handy. I've not actually used that feature yet because I've only got the one, but for those of you that are doing bigger productions, then really good feature, especially for this price. Second thing is it comes with this really long power cable. So as you're probably aware, it doesn't have the option for a battery. So to have this extra long cable is really handy. I think it's about 5 meters. The light is really simple to use. On the back panel, you've got your on and off switch, your volume knob, your channel and group setting, and that's it. Couldn't get more simple than that. Especially, it's great for someone like me. It's Bowen's mount, so really handy to attach accessories such as the Aperture Light Dome 2 softbox. I use that with this all the time. Again, I've got a video with that, you can have a look, there's a link here. But yeah, really simple to attach your accessories. You got 3 little prongs here that attach to the 3 here. You just twist it in and it clips in, and then to undo, just pull that lever, pull that lever here, twist, and then it's off, just like that. No, seriously though, it is easy. People have been asking me if there's any flicker with this light, and I haven't noticed that whatsoever. So just double check the camera settings that you're using and make sure that you're on the right mode. Switch between either PAL or NTSC, and make sure you're on the right one. And you shouldn't get any flicker at all. Yeah, just double check that, but it's been fine for me. Right, so moving on to the things that I think could be improved or that would make this light even better than it is. The first thing is the plastic design. If you're using these things on a shoot, you want to make sure that everything is really safe. So if things are high up, you want to make sure that your stands are sturdy and everything's nice and tight. But what scares me is this plastic bracket here, and also this plastic arm. When you tighten it, it just feels a little bit fragile. And can you hear that click? There, it scares me a little bit. And I'm not even over tightening it, and you can just feel it bend slightly in your hands, so that's a little bit scary. That'd be better if that was metal design. But obviously because of the price, if you're just using it at home and keeping it set up in the same position, it should be fine. You're not always tightening it and loosening it all the time. So, but yeah, if you're looking for something more pro quality, then obviously you're gonna spend that bit of extra money anyway. So for this price, that's what you'd expect. Still does the job. It's not broke on me yet, fingers crossed. Something that would have been really beneficial is if it came with a carry case or a bag, something like that, just to keep the light in, because it doesn't. I use the original box at the moment for carrying it around, which A, doesn't look very professional, and B, isn't the safest thing to carry it around in. So at some point I'm gonna have a look for a suitable bag to carry this in, but would be awesome if it did come with one. I know the Godox VL range comes with more accessories and some of them come with a bag. That's good to know. Again, you're spending that bit extra, but that's what you get. in return. Just something lightweight to carry it in would have been a bonus. But again, not grumbling, because the price of this thing is incredible for what it is. One downside to the remote is you can only adjust the percentage of the brightness down to 25%, as you can see. If you want to go lower than this, you have to do it manually with the dial on the back of the unit itself. And that's not great if your light is high up, or if you're far away from the light. It'd be good to just be able to get your remote and go all the way down using the remote, rather than having to go to the light itself and reach up or adjust your stand, make your adjustment, and then put your light back to where it was. So that's a downside. Not a deal breaker though, because often when I've got my lights set up, especially with what I'm using them for, I keep it as it is, really. So just pointing it out in case you would need to know. All right, the biggest downside for me, I noticed when filming in slow-mo, the light isn't bright enough to compensate for the higher shutter speeds. So if you're filming a lot of slow motion stuff, you're probably better off going for one of the higher output lights, like the SL150 or 200, something like that. Or even having a look at the VL range, which I think they've got a 300 version as well. Again, you're gonna pay that bit extra, but I'm just making you aware. If you're doing stuff like this, where it's just a tutorial video and you're just lighting one person and you're filming at 24, 25 frames per second or something like that, it's absolutely perfect for a key light. If you're doing any more than that, if you want to light up more things or more people in the frame, you're probably better off going for one of the higher output versions. To wrap up then, I think this light for the price is phenomenal. It's incredible light. I really, really like this. I've used it most days since I've got it. I've used it on every shoot that I've done since, and it's incredible. Going forward, I think what I'm gonna do is have this as a fill light or a secondary light and upgrade to maybe the SL200 or VL300 for the main key light, and use this as a fill light in the future, and maybe get one of the Aperture mini light dome 2s for this. Yeah, because this would be perfect brightness for a fill light. Great secondary light is what I would say. If you've only got the budget for one light and you're doing stuff like this, a tutorial video, it's absolutely perfect for that. You need look no further, if that's how Shakespeare would say it. So yeah, anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me put this down before I drop it. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think to the light. Have you tried one already? Are you thinking about getting one? Let me know in the comments below. And I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share it with your friends, and I will see you next week. Thank you again.